How are you doing, Internet? I'm Beanuts, and today I'd like to introduce you within Scarlet Babe. Once again, welcome back. I'd like to introduce you to the first world boss that we encounter in this game, and that is the CX-1 Destroyer. It spawns right here in the fuel mine. Now, you'll notice that it's level 18 and I'm level 27, which means that I'm nearly 10 levels ahead of it. However, I don't know whether or not I can take it on my own. It's the whole idea here is to form a raid or a party and then take down these kinds of mobs, these world bosses. Also, you notice the aggressive turret drones there, so you don't want to get too close and also draw them. Regardless of the risk, I'm still going to try and see what happens. I don't know if anything will drop for me, but I'll still try. The other thing is rectifying an earlier mistake. I'd like to do a shout out for Cuddle and Hugs, Kyoko, and Katie Whipper for giving me the gear that I mentioned in the previous video. Also, I've adjusted the audio so that you should be able to hear me while I'm fighting. So, let's give this a shot, shall we? And just get a little bit closer. And hope, whoops. These guys should be easy though. They're only level 16. That's how you use AoE without getting anyone else involved. But I will have to recover from that. In the meantime, they'll probably pop back in. So let's do this. Nope, don't want that. Do seem to be keeping up with the damage here, but I don't know if I can cause enough damage to it. I am causing some damage. Let's refill that. get that out of the way. Did I not click that? This is definitely gonna take a long time. I'll be back when I'm closer. So I've been doing this about an hour, and he's about halfway down. So actually, I'll show you what I've been doing with my mech rotation, and then I will cut out and check back with you again when we're closer to having him perfectly down. Alright, so just waiting for my crit. There we go. And just kind of leisurely heal up like this. And now ready to go back. And I've just been doing that this entire time, pretty much. And you'll notice he can't hurt me as fast as I can heal. So, but I'm going to run out of CP vials before he runs out of health, so I'm going to have to do some of it without my mech. Also, I've been using these hypo vials more. I don't like having them uneven, and they take some of the onus off of my healing skills. So that's basically all of what I've been doing this entire time. Just fail of critical, mech, rinse and repeat, all of the buffs, all the time. Alright, I am about to use my last hypo vial. CP hypo vial, I mean. And there it goes. So the next time I go mech will also be the last time I'll have been able to. See you later. So check this out. I think I've been doing this for 3 hours now, and the reason why it's been taking so long is because he's been regenerating much faster since I've been saving my CP. But now, because he's finally below 100,000, I can finally take out a bit more on him. So let's go ahead and use our mech. See how he likes that. And now we're out of CP, so sort of sucks in a way, because I wish I could hit him much harder than I have been doing, but that's the way it is. Anyway, now it's probably going to go much more slowly, but at least I got him below 100,000 now. So here we go, final countdown, I think. This has been one heck of a run. Now, do I think it's worth it to go after a world boss even when you're this far above its level? If it doesn't drop anything worthwhile, or if it drops something that a normal mob would drop, absolutely not. But if it drops something like a Lindrite Sealer, which can sell sometimes for 100 gold, then it might be worth it. If it drops something like a bike, definitely worth it. And of course, I can replenish my pots by farming other mobs, things which will go down much easier than this guy here. Let's see you go down, brother. Fall. And what did we get? There's at least one Narok relic there. Did I get everything? I don't care about you guys. I'm too strong for you. So, shall we check out our haul? These guys cannot be traded. Oh, first of all, Emerald leveled up. One skill point goes into SP. Cannot upgrade at this point. So these cannot be sold or traded. Therefore an achievement that it takes really too long to get. Cannot be traded. Cannot be traded. That sucks. One of those. I can sell that. And sell that, probably. Hello, Spy. You're level 13. Are you gonna try to attack me? Nice. Oh, and did you notice my CP hasn't started to regenerate until just now? I got a jewel blueprint. She didn't give me any XP or anything. Of course, I'm too leveled up for that. I can use that. Probably it'll be better than what I've got currently. Some cards. Something for my sentinel. Wait. Something for my sentinel. Cannot be traded or auctioned. This one I'll auction off. Oh, that one is already opened. And then if we go over here, one of these is new, I think, and these two as well. So I got a few things that may be worth the pots that I've already spent in order to get them. However, I probably could have gotten the same things by going to Turnpike and Janice in the same amount of time, so I'm not really sure that was worth it. But anyway, it was worth experimenting to see whether or not at level 27 a super squishy non-DPS medic could kill a world boss. I got the answer is yes. Oops. Do not want to destroy. I don't want to miss. Not enough to gamble currently. Oh well. And if you're wondering why I didn't use these, is because of the AoE and I didn't want to draw any of the big guys in. I got more of those. Let's see. I don't have any of those in there yet. Second stage jewel, given 4 identical first stage. I'll have to save that for later. I could put that into one of my gear, I suppose. If it has the slots, I'm not sure they do at this level. Did that actually give me any XP though? I can't tell. My log doesn't go that far up. Anyway, that's a level 27 medic versus level 18 CX1 destroyer. And I hope you enjoyed that because I'm not going to do that sort of thing again. However, the reason why I felt that I might be able to do it is because it took 4 of us, 2 whippers and 1 defender, plus me, to beat Titan in also bed and arrow. So that's also doable, even though it takes a long time, and I died 3 times during that. So that's that for that, but the next thing I'm going to do is go to Bitterstone Core, and I'll show you the way there as well, after I've cleaned up my inventory. This should be familiar. I'm just crossing the bridge, and straight up ahead is the teleporter to Mereholt. And if you don't want to be attacked by the mobs that are on the other side, you can go up this way. So supposedly after you defeat Marie, you can just get onto the pad. This takes us to snowy Mereholt. And there are just some things that I would like to do until we, before we go to Bitterstone Core. You notice it says Narak Infant here. This? Yeah, that's a baby. And in order to get a true sense of its scale, let's go get a closer look. Notice as well we have morose constructs. Those are some of the ones that went berserk the first attempts at what actually became the Arcana. And both the constructs and the Arcana were created in order to try to fight beings like this. And this is a baby Narak, an infant, just stomping around here. Supposedly the adults, I would think, would be larger. Plus, according to the lore, they have shape-shifting abilities. So, fighting those wouldn't exactly be easy. Right, now, I'm going to show you the fastest route to Bitterstone Base, which is where we will find the dungeon Bitterstone Core. And while we're doing that, I got some more CP vials. Probably shouldn't have split those up, but whatever. And then Mustafa. Sorry, but I'm not going to talk to you at the moment. I've got business. I can probably show you, since there is a teleportation site up ahead, and it's probably useful for you to know about it. So here's the teleportation, and you get daily and repeat quests from that terminal. And up over there is where Jean is being held captive. If you want to go rescue her, you can. Up ahead, you'll see Jupiter Lake. And don't be fooled by the appearance of that. It's just a track. What we want is further ahead. Bye-bye, Kodiak. So those are our shield generators for the base. And that is, I guess, the Loch Jupiter monster. There are two of them. Can I do this while swimming? Nope. Unlike in Revelation Online, you can't go below the water while you're swimming. But this was also much older. So here's the base. Part of it is circled by the racetrack. And I wonder if I could find for you where it says Jupiter Base on the side. I forget exactly where it is though. And get into the island that way. And if I let you take a good look at the Tanner Momo, I would not most likely have to censor it. I'm not seeing where it says Jupiter Base. Well, say goodbye to the beach. We're going up. And that teleportation is free. she will take you into the club where you can speed level your pet. We did just crash, but now we're back. And none the worse for wear. I just have to get my bearings so that I can get these quests. And those are for a different level. What else can I show you? These are for loading the jewels onto the gear when they have slots for that. This is a normal vending machine, and it has some teleportation items that may be useful. But this is a PvP vending machine. This is where you can get your ultimate, the other social chips, the other earrings, as well as weapons with different skins. They're all, no, they're not all alpha and beta, but they all are rare grade. And on the other side you have the silver medal one for the lower level ultimate skill. Same ones here. And rare grade earrings. So, oh, by the way, stuff like these that you get from the vending machine, because you get them with points, they don't stack with the other stuff. I've never seen this one. For Dresselmar Shard. And you need an item to get in. But it also has solo and team mode, but it's for level 54. So that's new. Barbie, probably the one who helps you graft appearances onto the different gear if you want to. So if I wanted the Delta Vestal suit to look like the Beta, and switch it around for my favorite, I could do that to her. And on this side you've got the sailing tech. Don't think I've ever used amplification. Salvage if you want to get gear, things, random stat. I think she was more in Barbaran than here. And certification if you need to identify something because its stats are unknown. And if you want to access your guild hall, if you are a part of a guild, you can get Lena there to do it. I'm seeing the quest marker. Where is the quest holder? No? Oh, probably inside the club. And on this side, crafting never really got used. Synthesis, weapon, item, armor, all of the normal merchants. And then up there is where the GMs at least used to spawn the mobs for the boss spawn events.
You can get pass cards by questing and killing
this is the entrance to Bitterstone Core. And what I'm picking up now is a team daily, which means that you need to be part of a team in order to complete it. However, I'm going to have to say that it's this is a dungeon that you need a full team for. It doesn't really do to try to do it with a partial team, because you won't have the strength to complete it in team mode. And in order to clear it, you have to beat Thanatos, Azrael, and destroy the Bitterstone mainframe in the middle. I can show all three of those to you later when I go in, but just at the moment I think I'll hold off because it's late, but I will get back to that later. So over here are probably your best friends for on the base. I can also show you that goes pretty much just to nowhere. It's just a bunch of platforms, or it did. And this is where, if you want to get off the base without teleporting out, you can just jump off. But you have to be careful not to hit the track, because that will hurt. And you have to try to do is get to the water, and then you can swim the rest of your way out. I just want to check to see whether or not they changed things up here, and then I'll sign up for the day. During the spy events, these were littered with spies, and different stretches had different level of spy on them, so that different leveled people could take part in them. And then when we did the boss events, they spawned over here, mostly. So, spies on these spans, and the world boss types like the Destroyer on the platforms. See, that's just the door to nowhere. So probably sometime tomorrow, as of the filming of this video, I'll probably get into BC and do that. Right now, it's a little late for me. I can't really stay up late and still have my brain function. I just don't work like that. So I'll do that another time. Now I'll just renew all my buffs and hang out here. I could potentially leave with my pet open inside the club, but I don't really want to leave the game open. So if this is the end of the video for now, thank you all for joining me. I'll just have Feli wave goodbye.
Pleasure to meet you.
Thank you all for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the video, enjoying seeing me use my resources on a level 18 boss. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see anything in particular, and well, see you all next time. Bye bye.